Hello everybody, welcome to TenTillDeath's Vintage Crypt, and this will actually be the first video that we do in this series. So, basically this series involves me showing you retro and vintage items that I have collected over the years, or new ones that I have found, and giving a brief history of how I found it, or a brief history of the item, and then showing you guys, of course, a detailed look at it. And so today, and I cannot believe we are actually doing this. Today we are looking at a 1990s Super Mario Brothers vintage trifold wallet. And yes, this is from the year 1990. And it's not just any trifold wallet, it's a holographic trifold wallet from the year 1990. So as you can see, there's Mario literally, I guess you could say, playing around with the mushroom. I don't know if you guys can see that there, but it's pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool. And you look on the back, of course, and you can tell this is from the 90s. The fact that it has the old American 90s Mario design. And then especially when you look on the back and you see the old designs that they had here in America for like the stars and the mushrooms and the old POW block design, right? And before we open this, I'd like to give a little backstory about how I attained this wallet. So, believe it or not, the person that I bought this wallet from had this since they were about a kid/teenager in the 1990s. So can you imagine this? Could you imagine that the person that I bought this wallet from had this since the 90s when they were a kid/teenager? And where I got this from is we have a used game store over here that sells a ton of retro memorabilia and, you know, all sorts of retro consoles and video games. And I went in there, and this was behind the display case. It was locked up in the glass case. And I asked the guy about it, and I was like, yo, that looks so cool. And he was telling me, he's like, yeah, believe it or not, that's actually my wallet from when I was younger. And I was like, what? This is your wallet? And he told me how he's had that wallet for years since he was a young lad, and that, you know, he was just trying to get rid of it. And so I ended up buying this back around, it was either 2021 or 2022. I honestly can't remember, but I'm going to say probably around 2022, because that's as far back as I can remember. And I did end up using the wallet. But just imagine the fact that this wallet is over 35 years old as you are seeing this. But crazy, just crazy. And I think at the time I only ended up spending like 10-15 bucks on this wallet. But when I went online, there was people selling this exact wallet for over 40 bucks to 90 bucks on the high end. So that's pretty much the story how I ended up getting this wallet. So let's take a look inside. So open it up, and it's pretty cool that the little Velcro there is still holding up all these years later. Well, you know, you got your little place to put your ID. I believe there should be an extra pocket. No, there's not an extra pocket there. You got a pocket right there. You got a pocket in here. Then, of course, you know, this is where you put your money. And we'll do a 360 view here. This is the entire wallet from the outside. Pretty cool, huh? Then the entire wallet from the inside. But the fact that this is from the year 1990 just boggles my mind, because it's still in, you know, a pretty solid condition for how long, you know, this has been going around both my household and the previous owner's household. And I believe, I do not know what this is, because I have never seen this on a wallet. And I guess I've never really noticed this. But there's like a little tag right here, where I assume it kind of looks like, right here, there we go. Right here. So I assume this is where you would put, like, I don't know, a freaking lanyard or something through it. I'm not sure. Maybe you hook your key harness into it. I don't know. I don't really see that on wallets anymore. So that's really surprising. But yeah, a Super Mario Brothers trifold holographic wallet from the 1990s. Did you guys have this wallet when you were younger? Or do one of you guys have this wallet now as we speak? Comment below. What do you think about this wallet? Comment your experience with this wallet if you've ever had it. Until next time, this is TenTillDeath's Vintage Crypt. Peace.